Hi, Jules and Nadine. I just wanted to wish you all the best from Canada and remind you, Jules, that there's no way you'll ever beat me or any other Canadian in an ice skating race.
Hey, Jules and Nadine. It's Mike here in Vancouver, Canada. I just want to wish you guys the happiest wedding days, and really bummed that I can't be there to celebrate with you guys, but I hope it's a great party and just a great day for you two to celebrate each other. You're always welcome to come visit me here on the West Coast, and hope to see you guys soon.
Hi everyone, it's Adam.
And Michelle.
And we're video conferencing from Canada to share a little story with you on Jules and Nadine's wedding day. So in 2010, I came to the UK to visit with Jules, and I got into a sticky situation at the border. They thought that I was coming into the country to potentially work illegally. So I thought, since Jules and I had been talking both about becoming PE teachers, and he knew that I had just signed a teaching contract in Canada, that he'd be able to corroborate my story and I'd be able to enter the country and carry on my travels. So I waited, and the border agent came back and she said, I just got off the phone with your friend Jules and he's absolutely useless. So at this moment, I think I'm going to be deported out of the UK, and I just share this with you so that you can know that it's important to pay attention, especially in a marriage when you're listening to your wife. And that's my advice to you on your wedding day. Really, we truly wish we could be there with you. It's been a pleasure to meet Nadine a couple of times, especially on your last visit to Canada. And we wish the both of you success and happiness and a bright future together.
Congratulations to you both. We're so sad we can't be with you, but wish you an amazing start to your marriage and hope to see you really soon.
Hey, Jules and Nadine, congratulations. I'm so sad not to be with you today. I remember on my wedding day, Jules was able to spend quite a lot of time kicking footballs at my crotch, which was really helpful, so I'm very sad not to be able to repay that favor. Can't resist sharing a couple of quick memories. Firstly, when we were 13 years old, Jules and I decided we wanted to play badminton at Fleming Park, which was quite a long way away, and we didn't have a lift, but Jules thought it'd be a great idea just to walk for 2 hours up the M3 with our badminton rackets, play badminton for an hour, and then walk 2 hours back. So that's what we did, across lanes of speeding traffic going 80 miles an hour, which didn't even seem like a strange thing at the time, but in retrospect, just extremely unsafe and an inefficient use of our time when we could have been at some games of playing football. Anywho, the second one, Jules and I don't know if you know this, we used to play in a band together called SSP, which stood for Sublime Skate Posse. Now, we never really hit the big time, but in our prime we did play a couple of events at our church, and one of which was fairly significant. You know, there were a few hundred people coming, and I myself was a little bit nervous. So I remember I was sitting in the moments before it began, and I was just finishing a meal that had been lovingly prepared by Sue Boniface. And I just had my eyes closed, I was gathering my thoughts, just breathing in and out. And I looked up and saw from across the room Jules standing up. Now, he didn't look nervous at all. In fact, Jules had a huge grin on his face, and he was wielding a fork, a silver fork, over his head. And before I knew it, Jules had just propelled this fork directly at my face area. And it was coming in hot, and it actually split my chin open, and the blood was flowing. Now, thank God it was my chin and not my eyeball, you know, or whatever, or any other sort of organ. But the blood was flowing, and we actually had to secure it with a huge slab of blue duct tape, which I wore across my face as I was singing and performing that evening, which was fantastic. I simply share these memories to suggest that when Jules gets an idea in his head, he is utterly committed to it. He's not going to let any obstacles stand in his way, and he's going to see it through to the end. And Nadine, I know that Jules feels that way about you. He's been wanting to marry you for an awful long time, and he is utterly committed to you, and it doesn't matter how many people he needs to endanger or physically harm. He's going to do it, and he's going to be an excellent husband. So congratulations today. So sad I can't be with you, but enjoy it, and hopefully see you soon.